This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue.
Let's take a ride. In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer, right here from our very own tailgate.
We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride. Hi, I'm Katie Abermite. Welcome to this week's episode of Tailgate Talk. I'm here in Belmont, Texas with the Belmont Volunteer Fire Department. They're going to tell us a little bit about their volunteer fire department and what you can do to help your local volunteer fire department. Why don't y'all tell us a little bit about how your fire department got started?
A group of us got together back in early 1990s and formed an organized group. Before that, we had a few guys just around the area that was interested in fighting fires when necessary, but we did get our state charter in 1990. Started out with about 10, maybe 12 volunteers, and at that time we were notified by telephone, so our wives got invited and involved. They started making phone calls and said, hey, we need help. So we finally ended up with a group and had some old wore out firefighting equipment we made do. But we started fundraisers and started raising money, and with the help of the community we were able to start building this fire department and accumulating assets and fire trucks, and got bigger and bigger.
All right, so y'all saw a need in the area for people to help with emergency situations like fires and things like that?
Yes, we were like 15 miles from Gonzales, so if you had a fire, you were probably 30 minutes away getting help.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about 15 to 20 miles away from every city department.
So how many members do y'all have today?
Right now our roster has right at 20 active members.
Okay. So what kind of emergency calls do y'all respond to now?
At this time we respond to basically everything. Any type of fire, whether it's structure, grass, fuel, cars, and we do respond for medical calls also.
Okay. What kind of training do y'all have to do that?
At this time, we just got through doing a Firefighter 1 and 2 and Hazmat Academy here in Belmont, and we had 6 or 7 people go through that. And I know out of those 6 or 7, there's 3 or 4 that did get certified with the state, and there's still a couple more that will take their state test to get certified too. So at this time, I think we're sitting right at, I think it's 10 members that are actually certified through the State Fire Marshals Association.
Okay, but to be a member of a volunteer fire department, do you necessarily have to have training like that?
No.
There's a job for everybody?
There's a job for everybody. Whether it's helping with fundraisers, bringing us water on the scene, or doing the active firefighting, and we ask people to join any volunteer fire department if they're able to contribute somewhat of some kind of
contribute in any way, form, or fashion.
Correct.
You don't have to just fight fire or make a medical call.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gotten to where there's lots of paperwork involved now too, so we've split up the duties of secretary and treasurer and president and vice president, so we need everybody, and those positions can be fulfilled other than a firefighter.
Okay.
So you don't have to be a firefighter to come out and do the minutes.
Yes.
But that being said, if you're doing the fight fire, we will get you the training to do it.
Okay. All right. So if someone is unable to dedicate the time or they don't have the ability to volunteer physically, what is something they can do to help out a volunteer fire department such as yourselves?
That's a good question. We actually have a new webpage, belmontvfd.org or belmontvfd.com. And you can go on there directly. On the very front of the page is a donation.
Okay.
You can make online. We're also on Facebook, so We're getting out there into the social media, and we're
Okay.
fairly easy to find now.
All right, great.
Online.
And y'all also have a barbecue, as do most volunteer fire departments, once a year, correct?
Correct. And it's always the fourth Saturday of September.
The fourth Saturday of September, and people can come buy a delicious barbecue plate. It's always one of my favorites. A delicious barbecue plate, and they can also, do you have a live auction, a
have a-
silent auction?
Correct. Well, we're hoping to go back to the live auction.
Oh, okay.
We've
COVID
been-
put a dent in that, didn't it?
Correct.
Okay.
So hopefully this year we're going to be back to normal.
All right. Thank you guys so much for talking with us today. And if you would like to join your local volunteer fire department, always check into Finding a Meeting. These guys meet on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. here in Belmont, Texas. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
We'll tell you things you might not know. Just stay a while, we'll make you feel at home.